And welcome back to Traffic Talk with Ashley Moran from the Acadiana Planning Commission, joining us today to talk about our favorite part of roadways here in Acadiana, the I-10 Basin Bridge, and what's going on with that.
Yes, so basically a few years ago, the legislature took the action to designate the Basin Bridge as a safety corridor. And there are certain legal issues related to that when that is done in the legislature. And so for the first one is they're looking at the speed. They did an assessment of the speed. They put up new speed signs. And then they also actually ended up changing the speed. And that's the phase that you're seeing right now. So there was a speed differential between trucks and vehicles. Trucks had to go 55. Vehicles had to go 60. And that was kind of been popular. A lot of commercial vehicles felt like, you know, they were kind of in a dangerous situation with having these different speeds for vehicular traffic versus truck traffic. So as part of this, they changed the speeds for all vehicles to be 60. And they're installing speed feedback signs. So this is the same kind of thing you will see in neighborhoods, on other parts of the interstate, where it'll tell you what speed you are going. And if you are going too fast, it will not say, hey, I'm going 100 miles an hour, you're going 100 miles an hour. It will tell you you're going too fast, essentially. The words too fast will show up or something like that. And the reason being is that you don't want people to see, oh, I'm going to see how fast I can go. Let me see if I can clock it. That's very obviously very dangerous.
Right.
So there's no electronic enforcement as of yet. The mechanism for that action has not been determined. That is still a very complicated process. I mean, obviously, we have speed feedback signs on other parts of the interstate system. It's a very common way of controlling speed because it gives people immediate feedback and they can really assess what they're doing if they kind of zoned out and realize that they're kind of in a dangerous situation.
Well, I saw one of those that had the red and blue lights that made it look like it was like a police operation, but it's just telling you the speed. As
part of the safety corridor, fines are also doubled here. So it can be a very expensive proposition to get a speed-related ticket as well. So just that's more of a traditional enforcement mechanism, but there are a lot of troopers and other police agencies that do speed enforcement on the bridge. So really need people just to be out there and to drive safe on the bridge because it's obviously it's been designated a safety corridor. It's a very dangerous situation to get in a crash on the bridge.
Yes, absolutely. And the two main parts from this, that the speeds are for everyone now, 60 miles an hour, and that they are installing the speed feedback features, which are not cameras,
not electronic enforcement, so don't freak out.
Right, it's just going to tell you if you're going too fast or not. Well, Ashley, thank you so much for joining us here. We will see you again next week, but in the meantime, let's get a check of that weather and show you what's going on in your marine forecast here. We have